This box has over $1,000 worth of products inside, and one of them alone is worth $245. Keep scrolling if you're not interested in what's inside. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the New Beauty 2026 Awards box, freshly delivered, hot off the FedEx truck. And if you're not familiar, New Beauty is a beauty publication that puts out 2 curated boxes per year. This is their awards box where every single product inside is a category winner, so the bar is already higher than on your average subscription box. This year's box has 22 full-size products, and I scored it on sale for $215. From the spoilers I've been seeing, this is how this box breaks down. 5K beauty products, 4 luxury skincare, 3 makeup, 3 hair, 3 drugstore products, 1 tool, and 3 niche hit or miss products. We'll have to see. Let's find out which is which. Let's take out this box. It is heavy, which is a good sign. But first, we do things a little differently around here. If you're new, welcome. I'm Allie, and on this channel, we unbox things the way they were meant to be unboxed, with a little something to sip on. So, cheers! Okay, let's get into it. Nicely packed. This is the box. I can see why it was heavy. It's got a lot going on. This is a lot of products, and I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information, so I do have a handy dandy cheat sheet with me. This is gonna be fun. All right, starting strong with Beauty of Joseon, Revive Under Eye Patch, Ginseng and Retinol. K-Beauty and I have a whole thing going on. I have a ton of K-Beauty products, and Beauty of Joseon is one of my favorites. I actually already have a set of these eye patches from a K-Beauty calendar where I haven't taken everything out yet, but these are a welcome addition to my eye patch backlog. You can never have enough. What I love about these is the inclusion of retinol. We're not talking just depuffing. This actually targets fine lines and wrinkles under your eyes, and you can use it other places too. Nasolabial folds, beneath your brows. I even use them on top of my forehead sometimes. Eye patches can be used wherever you want to target areas. Fun fact, these did not win Best Under Eye Mask overall. These won Best Under Eye Mask with retinol. That distinction tells me something sets these apart, that they needed their own category. Top and little spatula separate. They do have a fun shape. Kind of outline it on the top of the package. For a second I thought this was a bubble, but it's really smart. It's a little piece of plastic that separates the patches from each other. Because if you've ever used these gelatinous eye patches, you'll find that they kind of stick together, so you can easily take them if there's something separating, kind of the yin from the yang. Whoops, I'm gonna spill it all over if I keep doing that. They are very juicy. Show you without spilling. Next we have the EltaMD UV Daily Hydration Plus SPF. EltaMD is a trusted SPF brand, but because it's not tinted, I'm not going to be putting it on my face. I'm a Korean tinted SPF girl for my face. This is going to be family sunscreen or even body sunscreen. Still a great product to have, especially as we're getting into summer, warmer months. So thick. Little time to blend in. It does blend in without leaving a white cast, but the tint is what separates it for me. It is nicely hydrating, which I appreciate. Nakery Beauty Skin Recovery Ultra Strength Pain Therapy Cream with arnica and magnesium. Arnica great for healing, even for bruises. Magnesium great for calming, for sleeping. I know this brand. In past boxes I've received Luxe creams, oils, body washes. They have all smelled divine and made my skin feel like butter. And then there's this one. This is more pain and therapy focused than beauty, but honestly, after my twins insist on being carried everywhere despite being too big for it, my back actually might thank me and need this. So different than all the other Nakery products I have. So it's more like a gel. Don't leak everywhere. Word. So it is kind of like a greenish yellowish gel. Cooling. Super strong smelling, but not fragrancy, just more like medicinal plants, like think tiger balm, Bengay kind of deal, but maybe more on the natural side. Kerasilk Flyaway wand for your hair. Both my daughter and I have fine hair, so flyaways are a constant battle. My one requirement is it can't be stiff, sticky, or leave a residue. So let's see. This is going to be the true test. It is a mascara wand. Let's just put it. Whoop. Already I'm not doing the greatest job. Just put a little bit. I think this is probably better done when your hair is up. So I'm just getting it everywhere right now, but maybe just a few. All right, we'll see how that feels in a little bit. Did I just ruin my freshly clean hair? We shall see. IGK Best Interest Deep Repair Air Dry Styler. I love everything I've tried so far from IGK, and this one immediately caught my attention. The pink packaging didn't hurt. This targets split ends and breakage, and the versatility is impressive. Works on damp hair for air drying, helps heatless curls last longer, and can be used on dry hair in between washes. Reuse cases in one product is always a yes for me. Pump. Very watery almost texture. I was expecting it to be a little thicker, but you can see. And it smells amazing. Fruity, perfumey, not overpowering. I would love for my hair to smell like that. Speaking of my hair, let's see. Are we stiff? Are we sticky? And do we have flyaways? So far, so good with the Kerasilk. Time for a sip, and you should take one too. The No Makeup Cream Lipstick. This brand has been on my radar. My mom is a huge fan of their foundation, even though I have not tried it. When I saw that this product was going to be included in the box, I was hoping it was the blush and lip pot for versatility, but the lipstick can still work nicely. We should be getting this lip color in either Plum 01 or Pink 02. Fingers crossed. I am hoping for the pink just because it's more my color, but we'll see what I get and go from there. There's no shame in gifting. I mean, this box was basically made for that. There's just so many products inside. So we got the plum. Not usually my color, but happy to try it on. Not a bad color, it's not really mine. Let's see how it looks. I am pleasantly surprised. It actually looks better than I thought. I do like how hydrating it is. Also, it has a kind of bakery smell to it, so that's really nice. And the top is magnetic, so it just goes on. So I might end up keeping it after all and keep it for date nights. Who knows? I am surprised too. All right, next, this is probably one a lot of people recognize. Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water all in one. And a lot of people might be wondering why it's in this luxury box. It's in the box because it won some kind of award. So it is award winning and very affordable, but I'm gonna be honest, I've never really found my use case for micellar water. That being said, it can live in the guest bathroom and also is a great go-to when the kids have face paint on. Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara in Bryn, which is a rich black, exactly the shade I would like. This is a proven winner. I've had this from a previous box and it delivered. This is a no flake tubing formula, great for separation and ling, and it removes easily with warm water. Coming in black, which is always my go-to, or reliable, yes. Let's look at the wand. Unite 7 seconds anti-frizz leave-in thermo mist, and it is quite a large size bottle of it. I'm a longtime Unite fan. I used to live by the 7-second dry shampoo, the Blonde line, all of it. Haven't tried this one specifically, but the timing couldn't be better going into summer humidity season. I don't know if you can see that. Nice mist, fruity, clean smelling. Don't mind my hair smelling like that. It feels light, not sticky. My hands at least. Okay, happy to see this one. VT Cosmetics Reedle Shot 100, a tried and true personal favorite that I actively recommend and gift to people. This is K-Beauty spicule based, meaning tiny micro needling particles in this serum that are derived from sea sponges. They give you an instant skin refresher and glow without the appointment. If you haven't tried this yet, add it to your list. It comes in different strengths depending on your skin and where you're starting at. This one is intermediate. Where are you? Little dots like so, and then you rub it in and you feel kind of a tingling, scratching feeling. It's creating micro trauma on your skin, allowing your products to absorb better, and also some exfoliation happening. This does make your skin more sensitive to sun, so as always, I would apply SPF and only use actives afterwards if you're very comfortable with those actives or you're used to doing this. For me, I like to apply actives after because it allows them to penetrate better, but do what's best for your skin. And that brings us to 10. COSRX, the Ceramide Skin Barrier Moisturizer with panthenol and hyaluronic acid. Big COSRX fan. The snail mucin is a staple for me, especially when my skin is feeling dry or if I do get a sunburn. I absolutely love the snail mucin for that. This barrier cream has a strong lineup, panthenol, hyaluronic acid, and 7 ceramides, so it is going to help lock in that moisture. My main question is whether this is going to feel too heavy for daily use. If it is, it's going straight to my winter rotation when my skin needs a little more moisture. But either way, it's a great product to have on hand, especially when your barrier feels stressed. Rich, creamy. You can feel the ceramides. You can feel how it's kind of locking in the moisture. It's not greasy though. I would have to see how it works with other products. So this might be a better nighttime one for me, but if your skin is very dry, this could be a good all around daytime one. It just kind of depends how your skin is feeling, but so far very nice. Another one I'm super excited to see, BioDance Rejuvenating Caviar PDRN Real Deep Mask. BioDance is another brand I genuinely love. Their collagen hydrogel overnight masks are responsible for some of my best skin mornings. This version levels it up with PDRN, one of my all-time favorite skincare ingredients, and caviar to add a luxe feeling. Honestly, this is one of the most exciting things in this box for me, despite it being one of the lower price point items. Now your body needs some love, so they included Dermalogica, a dynamic skin sculptor. It is quite large. $99 retail, one best body serum. It targets tightening and toning with a focus on crepiness and fine lines, and it has Pro NAD+, which I love. This was specifically called out for helping with GLP-1 skin effects. Now, not for me personally, but if you've been on the internet lately, you know that's a very hot topic right now, so I can see that being a great use case for a lot of people. So it's a lightweight, watery kind of serum. You see how it's dripping down my hand. Not too thick. I do like the bottle. Rub, rub, rub. Now I am going to go in with realistic expectations. This is a body serum, not a magic eraser, but I'm genuinely curious to see what it does for mom skin. Not much of a smell, very pleasant. Dr. Reju-All, an advanced PDRN rejuvenating cream. I've been hearing about this one and I'm genuinely excited. I may have received it in a box in the past, but I don't believe so. This is a K-beauty product with a high concentration of salmon-based PDRN targeting skin hydration, irritation, and renewal. This one, best PDRN cream, and the fact that PDRN cream has its own category tells you how much momentum this ingredient has built. This one is going to go right into my rotation. And this is a kind of off-white clearish looking one. You can see it's very viscous. It's thick. It's not falling off my hand whatsoever, no matter what I do to it. It just stays in its cute little ball. Lots of hydration. It'd be really great for your skin barrier, for any kind of irritation. Think of it as a supercharged Aquaforce, kind of how I would be looking at it. And no, I don't smell anything. It's always a plus, especially for people who have sensitive skin. Number 7, Future Renew Damage Reversal Night Serum. Most of the number 7 products I have received in boxes have found their way into the gifting category just because I have only so much skincare I can personally get through. That being said, this does have a solid ingredient story. It has peptides, hyaluronic acid, rice proteins, and mulberry extract. This is a nice brightening and smoothing serum without actives, so you can use it even though you might be using actives in your nighttime routine. Dimethicone is the second ingredient listed on this particular product, and dimethicone is a product I personally don't like the way it makes my skin feel, but if it's a nighttime routine, I'm usually okay because I'm not piling other products on top of it, so I'm not as worried about pilling. But let's take a peek. Actually feels lighter than I expected it to. Maybe it has fragrance, it's kind of hard to tell. It is pleasant whatever it is. Now I'm going to completely switch it up with something I've never seen in one of these boxes. ePress, the ePhD Nail Treatment Patented Bond Repair. This is an interesting one. This is categorized under innovations, not nail care. Let's see. This penetrates keratin bonds to repair from within. Great for acrylic and gel regulars. I'm not really in my acrylic era anymore, but it can work on toes and it can go under or over any polish including gel, so my toes are going to be very well taken care of this summer. So it just looks like kind of a clearish white nail polish-ish. Whoops. Definitely clear. Just got a little bit on my nail. Not gonna hurt it. Ooh, smells like nail stuff. That was very clear when I opened that. All right. Erno Laszlo VTM Tightening Treatment Mask, Hexapeptide 9 and Magnesium Carbonate. This one might actually need its own video. It's a whole experience inside here. Inside you have everything you need, including an applicator to make this mask, except for maybe a bowl. You're going to mix to activate, apply, wait, and then peel and reveal gorgeous skin underneath. And this was sold out as a single set, so it makes getting in the box feel even more special. Next we have the Neutrogena Collagen Bank Reviving Gel Eye Cream. So in a box like this with so many heavy hitters, I appreciate having some more accessible brands in the bunch. This one, Best Gel Eye Cream, and having a lightweight eye cream is a non-negotiable for me, especially under concealer, which can look cakey if not applied to properly moisturized under eyes. Award-winning is good enough for me to try. Goes a long way. Super hydrating, emollient feeling, and yes, not much of a smell. I don't really need my under eyes to smell. Murad Resurgence Retinol Resculpt Overnight Cream, $98 retail, and I'm really excited because it's not retinol, it's retinol. Retinol is closer to retinoic acid and therefore more effective, and the inclusion of NAD+ makes it great for cellular repair. Push up top, which means no hands in the jar. This is both hygienic and practical. Love that. I actually already have the Murad Youth Renewal Retinol Night Cream from a previous box. Unopened, I know, hoarder problems. So stepping up feels like a graduation, except you're skipping a grade or two. Oop, there we go. Good old design-ish. Little on my skin. Very lightweight. Put on this. Nice retinol night cream. So I'll be putting this on my face and my neck and probably my hands, because my hands need love too. Time Beam Beauty Ice Baby Cryo Facial Roller. I love it when a tool makes its way into one of these boxes. Self-cooling technology, no freezer needed, and compact enough for travel. And it comes in this cute little pouch. Oh, it is very small. This is gonna go straight into my routine. Look at that. So big ball for your face. Really feel that cooling, even though it's been in this box and probably on a hot FedEx truck all day. And now, tiny part down here for your eyes. Okay, there we go. Roll it. That's super cool. Might actually become a travel staple for me. Okay, we're at the last two items. YSE Beauty Like a Gloss Hydrating Lip Tint in the shade Fashionably Late. To give it its fair chance, I'm gonna go ahead and take this lipstick off. I was pleasantly surprised, but it's still a lot for me. Feels nice to have my natural lips back. This is Molly Sims brand, and I'm excited to finally try something from this brand. A hydrating lip tint with hyaluronic acid and a cooling metal applicator, which I love in lip glosses. The Fashionably Late is supposed to be a rosy taupe color, so very versatile. I would have preferred maybe more of a pink or sparkle, but I can understand how New Beauty wants this box to cater to everyone. If I don't like it, once again, it might find a better home. Let's see. I like this applicator a lot. Feels nice. Once again, pleasantly surprised, and this is a little more subtle, a lot more subtle than the other one. I think I can kind of see why the shade was picked. I just might have to put some sparkle on top. We are at the end of the box. We have one product left. Cheers to making it through to the end with me. The last product is the heavy hitter product, so I did save the best for last. SkinBetter Science Mystro Revive Renewing Serum. Here it is, the anchor product. This is a $245 cream. Whether you scored this box on sale or paid full price, you're essentially getting this product plus 21 other full-size products for free or close to free, depending on how much you paid. It's a really good deal. I've never tried SkinBetter Science products, despite it being a med spa spa staple and some of my good friends' favorite products. I'm just not a med spa girly yet. I have heard incredible things about their Alpharette line. This particular product has mixed reviews, some saying it gives you orange or sallow undertones, so I am approaching this with cautious optimism. So this is 1 fluid ounce of this product. This one, best serum for menopausal skin. I'm not quite there at that stage of my life yet, but I have a lot of friends who are close to the perimenopausal stage, and you never know, so I'm paying close attention. Twist, pump up. And this hand hasn't gotten as many products. Looks a little orangey. Not turning me orangey, but the product is a little orangey. A little thicker. It reminds me a little bit of tanning cream or like a vitamin C cream, which is fine. I have no clue what I'm smelling, but it does not smell fragrance, that's for sure. It does smell more mid-spa-y, I guess, which would be expected. Not sure how I feel about that smell. I don't love it, so I do hope it dissipates quickly. It's not my favorite. Very hydrated. Besides the smell, just peeking at the ingredients list, there are still some great hydrating and brightening ingredients which would still improve the appearance of my skin. Just because it won an award that I particularly am not interested in doesn't mean it doesn't still have beneficial ingredients for my skin. And the last item in this box, which is not skincare, is the New Beauty magazine with Molly Sims on the cover. I love to bring this with me when traveling, and it's like a skincare Bible for the year. Oh, there's a free sample inside here. That's kind of nice. I think last year was a little bit thicker, so it's nice it's a little bit thinner format, but still really great addition to this box. Stepping back and looking at the full picture of everything included in this box was very skincare heavy. As a skincare enthusiast, this is very exciting to me, but if you are more into makeup or fragrance, this year's box may not be your cup of tea. The makeup in this box is pretty minimal, and there was no fragrance this year. I also noticed that this box feels like it's skewing towards a slightly older demographic. Creams targeted at menopausal skin, post-treatment recovery creams, and body tightening for GLP-1 users. Even the lip colors read a little more sophisticated than trendy. And I don't mean this as a criticism. In my 20s, I was not spending over $200 on a curated beauty box, even if it meant the value was going to be over $1,000. This box is speaking to someone who's investing in their skin, knows what they want, and that makes complete sense. My standouts would be the SkinBetter Science, because I'm curious what all the hype is about, the BioDance PDRN, because PDRN is having a real moment, and I already love collagen masks, the Murad Retinol Cream, because retinol over retinol is a great upgrade for me, the Erno Laszlo mask, because this deserves its own video. It's going to be a whole experience inside this box. And the VT Causemetics Reedle shot, because this is an old favorite. Showing up as an award just confirms what I already knew. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you've already ordered this box, I'd love to hear in the comments what are your standout items. And if any of these happen to be in your current rotation, drop that in the comments below also. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos while you're here. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye!